Hi, I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. Today we're going to be doing the anniversary charger, and when I first picked this up, this is just a plate charger and they're between $2 to $1 a piece, and you can find them at all kinds of places. I did get the purple one at Michael's, but they also have them at the dollar store. I saw 6 for $5 at Big Lots, so there's a lot of places that carry the chargers, and I thought they would just be such a cool item to do with a person's initial for their last name and make that special for them and give it to them. And like if it was a gold or a silver anniversary, you could do it with black and that would just really stand out. Try to get one that doesn't have a lot of scuffs obviously on it, that it is nice as well. And I did this one, and when I first did it I wasn't quite sure what I was doing with it yet, so I did this one as kind of a flower. And I started out with using a silver metallic and just simply coming along the edges and following kind of a petal pattern. So I just pulled the stroke a little bit, not quite as long as I just did that one, to keep it consistent with the other sizes, all the way around, and I even pulled it up to the center here, and then I went back and I followed the middle out for kind of like a flower center, the veins in a flower center. And I did the ones in the middle a little bit longer than I tried to do the ones on the side, and so it was kind of a flowered look. But you don't have to do this as a flower. And there's round plate chargers, not the flower look, that you could use as well, that you could just do a design on or a border on that would look as nice as well. So then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to add some dots. We're going to do some descending dots just to kind of fill that area up. And so we're loading each time we're running out of wax, and this is again silver metallic, and if you can't find any metallic, we try to keep some in stock. Okay, so we've done the outside, and what I did, and I would try to line this up here. If you don't have a circle one, if it's a petal one, line this up a little bit better. I really don't like the S that I did on this one, as well as what we could do. And what I would do is take your pattern and work on it, kind of know the area you have to work with, and you want it kind of big and loopy. You kind of want that look to it. And so start with a basic pattern, and I practice on paper a lot until I kind of get the design I want. And I want to start out with a stroke on the ends and just pull that around, and then I switch to my little bit smaller tool here, and I kind of did a kind of a backward S. So you start in the tail where you finish the last one. Make sure you get your design how you want it before you start to put it onto the charger. So I'm bringing that. And if you work easier going the other direction, do the other direction. Or if you want to do it dots, do dots. Or strokes, do strokes. Whatever kind of works for you. I think this kind of gives us an elegant feeling. So I like to do this stroke. And just play with your alphabet until you get it where you really like it before you start working on the wax part of it. follow those around. But see how elegant that's looking? And look at wedding invitations or cards or things like that for really nice scroll alphabet, especially for anniversary or stuff like that. They have a lot of them, or monograms or anything like that where it has the alphabet to kind of give you an idea on how to do one. I've been tempted to get an alphabet series going, but this is a lot bigger. We couldn't do this. This would be a, well, I guess we could, but it'd be an alphabet per page. If you need help doing a certain one, let me know. Maybe I can have time to work with you a little bit on that. Okay, so we've got that kind of down here. If you wanted to add some more strokes in here, like I had kind of done there, you can. I didn't like how it ended up at the top, but at the bottom, I think I kind of like that. That just gives it a more elegant look. I'm going to try one more up there at the top. So that's not too bad. And then what I would do after that is come back in here. I'm going to go down to a smaller tool. I'm going to go down to the 0 tool. And we're going to add dots. Dots just add so much to any design. You could do it on either side. Remember to load each and every time and slow down when you're doing your dots, because that's why I'm getting the flexes. I'm trying to rush a little bit more. And on the charger, if you make a mistake, you can take it off with your X-Acto knife. Just be really careful. Keep your knife at an angle. So once you get your pattern done and kind of have an idea, you can get it onto your plate. You can try, mine didn't work real well with a charcoal pencil. A grease pencil would have worked a little bit better. And I don't think the graphite paper would work, but try yours. It may on yours. So we'll see how neat that is coming on. How wonderful the dots add to it. And then wouldn't it be fun to give something to somebody so personal for their anniversary that you made, that you just didn't go out and have made? Something really nice. Okay, so we've got our S there. All right. And you could also do this little stroke around the edge of the charger as well. That would really kind of make it more classy. Maybe kind of do like a fleur-de-lis, maybe a few more strokes on either side in there as well. I think that would be a really, really nice design. And then what I would do after I was done with it, I don't have this one varnished. You'd always want to check and test first. If you wanted something really durable, do some triple thick brush on by Deco Art, and I would do a couple of layers, but like I said, always check that first. And to make it hangable, what I would do is I would come with some, you could use wire, but I would probably use cording, and take a piece of cording and lay it on. And I cut little pieces of material, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Stick that over the top of the cording and glue it on with E6000 so that you have your hanger, and let that dry for a day, and then they can hang the plate, and that makes such a nice gift. So if you have any questions about this project, please email me at art@miriamjoy.com. And for any of the products you've seen us use today, please visit my website at miriamjoy.com. And there's a YouTube link there for more of these fun, exciting videos that we're always trying to do for you. And we'll be moving into some of the fall ones here shortly as well. And there is also a Facebook link where we try to post something fun and new every day at Miriam Joy Gore Creations. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.